Hello, Starfarers, and welcome back to the Tetra Galaxy Telecast. For today's transmissions topic, I'll be posing a few short theories about what may happen in the story of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. First, I'll be giving you a few ideas I have as possible theories, and after that's done, I'll discuss each of my theories based on how likely I think they are to be true. In the first part, each theory will be discussed separately from one another, and in the second part, each theory will be judged independently of one another. This telecast, as a result, will follow a more episodic structure, for lack of a better term. Well, that's all the preamble I have for you today, and I'd like to get to those theories, so with no further delays, let's begin! Theory 1. The Lemorn and the abhorrent aliens are the same creature. Evidence for this is that the two bear several resemblances. Both have forearms and tendrils sprouting from their head. The abhorrent aliens also have a hole in their head where the Lemorn have their psychic gems. On top of all that, them being the same could also be what the website was referring to when it said friend or foe about the Lemorn. Theory 2. The space pirates are the Lemorn. Evidence for this is that the Lemorn hand terminals have 3 digits like pirate ones from previous games, and the space pirates are the only faction on Tanimar we haven't seen yet on Viros. This could also be what the website was referring to when it said friend or foe about the Lemorn. Theory 3. The Lemorn made the artifact. There's no concrete evidence for this theory from what we've seen, but we know the artifact is highly advanced technology, which is why the Federation is studying it, and Silex and the Space Pirates want it, and the Lemorn are obviously a highly advanced race, so who else would have made it? The idea is that the Lemorn knew they couldn't prevent their own destruction, so they created the artifact in the hopes that someone would find it and use it, bringing that person back in time to Viros and helping them avoid their fate. Theory 4. The Metroids corrupted the Lemorn. Evidence for this is that we see Metroid-infused lifeforms on the planet, such as Corvex, so could have happened to the Lemorn as well, and they also bear resemblances to the Metroid Prime, which was itself a Metroid, so perhaps these genetic mutations occur within certain evolutions of Metroids. We also see genetic decoders on the Ice Belt in Viros, so I imagine the Lemorn may have been analyzing what was happening to them and life on Viros as a whole. The idea I have is that the Metroids were sent back in time during the incident on Tanimar and parasitized the Lemorn like they have other life forms. Theory 5. Miles is evil, or a double agent, or something in that vein. Evidence for this is his mannerisms in general, which are disarming due to portraying him as incompetent and non-threatening, in tandem with his demeanor specifically when he gets Samus's translator, as he seems to be worming his way in to get it. Just watch.
Which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you.
I should also mention, because of the noise surrounding the character, that I'm not someone who hates Miles McKenzie, so no, this theory is not just cope about his presence or dialogue in the game. My idea is that he does what he does here and in other places in order to get information and tech and such stuff from Samus and others that he otherwise couldn't. Theory 6. Viros is an ancient Tanimar. Evidence for this is the fact that time travel will almost certainly be an element of the game, based on an interview with Kensuke Tanabe from 2015 and some lines from the trailers in the box art. The theory is that the artifact sent everyone in the UTO research facility back in time, when the Lemorn's extinction was at hand and the planet was known as Viros. Viros could be Tanimar in the distant future rather than the past, but I think with the way the planet looks, and with the general motif of the Prime games of advanced civilizations crumbling due to unexpected disasters, it's more likely going to be in the distant past than the distant future. Theory 7. The Lemorn were a higher race. Evidence for this is their psychic abilities, apparent spiritual enlightenment, and advanced technology. The idea is that the Lemorn are on the same level as races like the Chozo, the Luminoth, the Brionians, and others from the series. Theory 8. Silex is Alex Miles. There's no evidence for this from the Prime 4 footage that we've seen so far, but come on, it'd be pretty cool if he was. And those were all the theory ideas I had. Now that I've completed that, I'll briefly touch on how likely I think each of these theories are. Theory 1. I think this theory is 100% true. They simply bear too much resemblance not to be related to each other in some way. Theory 2. I think this one is sort of iffy, but far from impossible. I think it would be kind of a complex idea to pull off in Prime 4's story, and going with something simpler is probably what Retro did, but the fact that the pirates are completely absent from Viros in all footage shown thus far is simply too significant to ignore. Theory 3. I think this one is also pretty much 100%. I mean, there's just no one else in the story of Prime 4 who could have made something like this. Theory 4. This one also seems pretty likely to me. The multiple points of evidence, and the fact that we see Metroids parasitizing other lifeforms on Viros already especially, leads me to believe fairly confidently in this theory. Theory 5. This one seems highly unlikely to me. It could happen, but I doubt with how the story looks so far that they want one of the Federation troopers you work with to be a twist villain. Theory 6. I'm pretty confident that the planet is Tanimar in the distant past or future. I think my theory is likely, and if it's wrong, it's because Viros is in the distant future, not past, and not because of a different idea entirely. Theory 7. I mean, this is barely even a theory and more so just a fact. Just look at them and the tech they have, it's pretty obvious. Theory 8. 10 billion% true. And that's all I have for you today. What do you think, though? Do you agree or disagree with any of my theories? Do you have any of your own that you'd like to share? Or is there just something on your mind you'd like to share with me? If you have anything, feel free to share your thoughts in the digital reply box down below. Station feedback is always appreciated and helps the channel to grow and improve with time. That will be all for today's transmission. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy Prime 4, because I know I sure will, and I'll see you next broadcast.